guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to make a classic Guyanese comfort food. It's called roti. There's different types of roti, but today we're gonna be making oil roti. So what you will be needing for this is some flour, oil, baking powder, water. So I'm gonna get right into it. This is very simple to make. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour my baking powder into my flour. And I'm gonna mix this in. Just wanna get the baking powder incorporated. And then I'm gonna go ahead with my water. Gradually add your water. Don't add all your water at the same time. You don't want too sticky dough or too stiff dough. Form it like into a ball. And this is what we're looking for in the dough. Not too sticky, not too dry. You might need more water than what I'm using or less. It all depends on your flour, the dryness, where you live. Get everything all picked up and nice. Gradually add your water, guys. Now I'm gonna put everything back into the bowl, and we're gonna need this. Just trying to get all that excess dough off my fingers. So you put some muscle into this, guys. You go round and round. We gotta add some dry flour just for dusting. And work it again, guys. All you're doing is picking, fold, picking and fold, picking it up, fold it in. It's still a little sticky for me. I'm gonna add a little bit more flour, and I'm gonna pick up, fold, pick up, fold. And this is how it should look, guys. I'm gonna cover this with a warm paper towel, and I'm gonna let it set for like 5 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna come back and show you guys how I oiled it and cook it. Okay guys, so my flour's been resting now for 5 minutes exactly. So now I'm gonna get into oiling my roti. You sprinkle some flour so it doesn't stick to your surface. And we're gonna roll it out. So what you can do, you can either separate this into balls and then roll it out and oil it individually, but I don't do that. I feel this process is much faster, way easier, and it's the same thing. You have the same outcome. So I do about that thickness. Then I'm gonna pour some of our oil on it. Not all the oil, some I'm gonna use to oil the roti. And I'm gonna press it into the dough. I use probably about a teaspoon here of oil. You can use, you just want to get it like evenly coated in the dough, so you can use a little bit more or a little bit less, but that's pretty much what we want. But I'm gonna go ahead and take some flour and sprinkle it in the middle of it. And then I'm gonna roll this whole mixture up like this into a ball. And now I'm going to separate it into the size of the roti I want. So you are rich how big you want your roti or how small. So pretty much you cut it into a ball. You take the ends, one end, you push it in like this. With your finger, you take the other end and you push it in like this. So this recipe for me gives me 4 my size roti. If you want your roti to be smaller, you can make it smaller and get 5 out of it. So I'm gonna let this rest for another 5 minutes. And I'm gonna go over and start to preheat my tawa. So guys, my roti pan has been heating up for about 5 minutes now. You can either use a pan, a gadget like this. It's like a roti pan, and you can use a tawa if you have one. Anything that is flat surface that you can roll the roti out and put it on. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get right into it. I have here a bowl with paper towel line. This is where I'm gonna clap my roti in. So sprinkle some flour, get one of our roti dough, and we're gonna open it out like that before we start rolling it. My roti have a little hole. I'm gonna pinch that back together. I'm gonna keep rolling it out. I don't like my roti thick. I like it very thin. Pinch that whole back together. And about this size would fit my roti pan. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take some oil and oil my pan. I'm gonna put my roti on. So I'm gonna let that cook in the meantime. I started rolling out another dough. Same process, sprinkle the flour, roll it out to the size you're looking for if that would fit your pan. You don't want your roti to be too big and not fit your pan and fall off. It's not gonna cook good. Try to get that nice round roti. Not necessarily gonna happen all the time that we have that nice round roti, but we try. And you keep dusting it. If it's sticking to your surface, you keep dusting it with flour. Okay guys, so how we know our roti is ready to flip, you see this bubble that it's showing? That means it's ready to flip. I like my roti very brown and crisp. So what we're gonna do, we flip it and we're gonna oil it. Oil it generously. Then we're gonna flip it back. And we're gonna oil the other side. I'm gonna let it cook for like 2 minutes or so on the other side that we just flipped. A minute, I would say. I'm gonna flip it back. Cook the other side. We want it nice and brown, guys. Some people prefer their roti a little less brown. I prefer mine brown. Okay guys, so I'm going to take it off my towel and I'm going to put it in my bowl and I'm going to clap it. If you guys cannot table clap your roti with your hands like this, you can put it in a paper towel and clap it. You see that, guys? It's falling apart. How beautiful that is. It's flaky, it's layered, it's falling apart. So I'm going to transfer this other roti to the towel. And we're going to do the same cooking process. Guys, your roti probably going to be all different kind of shapes. I'm going to start with the other roti. I'm going to start rolling it out. Flour your surface. Try to get it as wrong as you can. Don't have to be perfect. As long as it tastes good. And this roti, they usually serve it with dal, with curry. You can eat it just like that. You can eat it with butter. It's delicious. Okay, this roti is ready to flip, guys. I'm gonna flip it. Remember, guys, use your roti turner to flip your roti. I'm so accustomed to do this sometimes with my hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip this. I'm gonna oil it. Let it cook a little bit. We're going to go ahead and flip it. Nothing beats the smell of fresh roti cooking in the morning. I cook it like 1 minute on each side. I would say 1.5 minutes. Depending on how brown or crisp you want your roti. I like my roti very brown and crisp. I enjoy it that way. Again, guys, if you can't do it with your hands like this, put it in a towel, 2 paper towel, whatever. Some people put it in a mug and they shake it. Okay, guys, we're down to our final roti. Again, you do that. Sprinkle your flour, press it out, roll it out. And of course, guys, be prepared for a little messy kitchen because roti is a little bit messy. Keep sprinkle flour if it's sticking to your surface because you don't want it to stick. Okay guys, we're gonna cook this. Repeat the process. Oil. You could use ghee to make your roti too, and oil it. That flavor is amazing too. Press the ends down so they cook nice, because sometimes your roti cooks up in the middle, so you just press the ends down so they get brown and crisp too. You want a nice even cooked roti. Hot roti, guys, hot. This is our final roti. My heat's been on medium throughout the whole cooking process. It depends on your stove. I will be serving my roti this morning for breakfast with Dhal. Can't get better than that. It's so delicious, the combination together. Oil our roti. Good. Look at that, guys. Look how beautiful this looks. It's light and airy and soft. Look at this, guys. It's so flaky. It's falling apart. It's so flaky and it's nice. Layers. So I'm gonna plate this up and I'm gonna show you guys what our finished product look like. Guys, here you have it. My finished roti. Look how beautiful they look. How flaky. how layered. It has 2 layers. That's what you want in your roti. They're soft, flaky, layered rotis. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. Please like and subscribe for more amazing recipes.